Hey, babies. What's up, my darling MVPs, and how you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Mimiciously Mimi, where you get the gist. I see they do waiting. I see they heart. Of course, you know there is no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat, long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see the heart. Guys, you know this season, it's actually screaming sheep, sheep, sheep. You know, it's giving, okay, the netizen said it's giving Love Island this time around, as Comrade says. This is actually funny. Welcome to Love Island, Nigeria. Shaun and Wanni, Ben and Chizoba, Tofa and Anita, Zion and Chinwe, Handy and Ozee, Onyeka and Fairme, Ruthie and Mayor, Victoria and DJ Flo. Wahala is the Victoria and DJ Flo for me. Next week is Casa Amor, Ozee for Onyeka, and praying for Josh to come in for Handy. Yo guys, you play too much on the social streets. Like, what is this? Doing as much as this season houses were trying to make this season look in particular like it's a sheep thingy. But I think the reason behind this one is because they came in duos, and that thing actually put something on their head like, oh no, it's actually, let's just ship. It's going to make sense. We just, do the duo thing, get to the very end, because everybody is feeling that if you're not in a ship, you are not doing anything in that house. That's one of the reasons why even Victoria could appear more boring to people, because now the housemate is so busy. They are in twos, everybody, and now her own pair is not quite close with her. Do you get? That's why everything is looking like that around her. Because that kind of person, if she gets her own kind of person, she's going to be vibely and bubbly. That's what I think. In as much as I know that she's a bit too too calm, for that house. But guys, easier until you get into that house yourself. So when Comrade said that thing about sheep season and about being Love Island, the reactions are actually funny. Let me just read one of the reactions. Lord, you didn't have to insert Victoria because she is not in a sheep and not even trying to be in one. Exactly. That is one thing I noticed, that she's just there. Maybe if new housemate comes in, which I don't even know if new housemates are coming in this season. But guys, we just watch they go. What the season is going to give us. Manageable ships are still, according to Comrade, mother and son, solely. Who are the mother? Who are solely? Oh, Suj and Nelly. How are they mother and son? Oh my God. Guys, yo, giraffe ship, oh my goodness. Tonita, that is Anita and Tofa. Yo. AS sheep, Shani, that is hey, AS sheep indeed. So because Shaun and Wanni are AS, so they are not AS sheep. And then this last one is bankrolling sheep, the Chinwe. Wow, I'll be like bicycle for you guys, because what is this? Meanwhile, guys, they've been shipping Zion and Victoria. They said, oh, forget it. Zion like them light skin. Zion like Victoria. In my mind, I'm like, yo, somebody came in with his babe, right? And then his babe is dark skin. His babe is heavy, biggie. She has everything in check. And you're coming here to say he preferred light skin. How do you get to know about that? When he did not even come in with light skin. Maybe if he had come in with light skin, you'd maybe see him, you'd be like, oh, yes, he likes light skin lady. That's why he's gravitating towards them. How do you guys raise up all of this notion? Like, what? Okay, make una well done. Keep cooking. Hear me out. Zion and Victoria will end up together. Zion's spec is light-skinned woman. Comrade, how did you know his spec? Somebody came in with a dark skin and you're giving him a spec that you don't even know about. Yo guys, anyway, so that it will not be like me, because I don't do shipping. Maybe you guys that are shippers, have you guys seen the connection? Because I noticed some of you all get the spark and connection from afar. Did you see that connection with Zion and Victoria? You let me know in the comment section. And then Edo Queen said, dearest gentle reader, In the midst of the Big Brother's house chaos, an unexpected connection blossomed between Ozee and Onyeka. His eyes would instinctively scan the room, searching for her radiant presence. He found himself reaching for her, wanting her around him, becoming comfortable in each other's space, like two pieces of puzzle fitting seamlessly together. Ozzy couldn't help but laugh more often in her company, his heart lighting in her presence. Onyeka too found herself beaming with joy, her smile radiant when he was near. The scent of her perfume lingered in his mind, becoming a familiar and alluring aroma. Her beauty began to haunt him, keeping him awake at night. This wasn't part of Ozzy's plan. He had entered the Big Brother house to play the game and win the coveted 100 million naira as an Igbo man. Guys, allow me laugh, please. Because what in the name of shipping is all of this thingy? Because at this point, it is giving fans are dancing to the tune that this housemates are playing, this ship that they are giving. Fans be like, oh yeah, let's do this. Let's play this shipping thing. Since this is what you guys want. But to me, like I said already, I love this connection between Ozzy and this babe. Meanwhile, that is not all. Okay, we stopped at this wasn't the plan as he entered the house as an Igbo man to get the 100 million. Okay, he took his financial goals seriously, but Onyeka's presence was stirring something within him that he couldn't ignore. He was drawn to her, the game was on, but Ozzy's heart was now a player and he wasn't sure if he was ready to fold. Stay tuned for more on the Ozumba Mbadiwe Shiv. Oh my God, I can see. If you're having a rough day, go to the social space. You're literally going to see yourself smiling with all of this ship thingy. And guess what? The fans do not rate this ships this season. Because why? Because of the guys are younger, right? I don't know. I think people who are younger also date older people, right? So they feel like the guys are younger, the ship is not shipping. Because and I feel like the guys, they think some of them are not buoyant enough to take care of this lady. Like the conversation Tofa had with Anita, because it was actually yesterday. Had with Anita, was telling Anita, what do you want for your birthday? And Anita says, either a Cartier Rolex or Hermes bag. Ever since, netizens have been calling on Tofa and they're like, Ige Bulikwa, it means can you carry this one? Can you handle this one? Because Anita is an expensive babe. Alright guys, still talking on ship thingy. Fairme was really pissed last night with Onyeka. And guys, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Did you watch it? It was the middle of the AMs. To me, it was really not giving. Cause his complaints was just, you wouldn't have said that in Zion's presence. He was busy ranting upstairs too to Onyeka's sister before he came to confront Onyeka. He jokingly said to Onyeka about coming to stay on her bed, and Onyeka make it look like he said, according to him, he said Onyeka made it sound like he's actually begging to come to her bed. That how would the viewers see it? You don't know if the camera was upon us to know how the viewers would sense this, that I'm trying to come to your bed. I'm begging you to come to your bed. I'm like, this guy's the season. Is there a problem even if you beg to come to her bed? By the way, even if you like a person and you want to beg, it doesn't matter. So to Onyeka could not even understand this matter. She was like, but it doesn't matter. You are my guy. I don't know Zion. I don't have any business with Zion. So why would you be feeling like that? Guys, who understand this matter yesterday, tell me. Because Fairme, to me, I feel he was still in his feelings of still appearing bottom twice. In as much as they are trying to be strong. I think that's what happened. That's why he's just, letting things out like that. Meanwhile, guys, there was something I told you guys about Onyeka, what's the name? Chinwe and Zion thingy that somebody is already saying, oh, this is Zion specs or whatnot. Wanni and Handy were having this conversation about Shaun. Wanni was telling the sister that Shaun was saying something to her the other time that, oh, I don't know how this Zion gets to meet this Chinwe that is, big, this one, that one, and Wanni said she actually had to cut Shaun short and tell him that people have their choice and the kind of people they want to be with. I'm like, wow. Okay. At this point, it's given the Chinwe are actually the least favorites. If it boils out to that they are up, the only reason why the Flourish would go home this week is because of their relationship with the what's the name? With Ruthie, right? And you guys know Wanni X-Handy likes Chinwe and Zion. They used to be their daddy and mommy. I say they used to be because you guys, because they're no longer, it's not, that daddy and mommy thinking is no longer there. But they are still very cool with each other. They have been drags on Wanni. Why is that? Wanni was speaking about previous season, and I've noticed that thing about Wanni. She speaks about previous season so much. You know, the other time she has said, "Oh, those people, they actually during these people set, they actually did this. They News did this, Angel did that." You know, now she was telling them by the way twins Fairme and TJ about Fina and Beauty season. That is the level up season, and she was like, "Oh, during Fina, imagine this person left too with Beauty, and she's doing very well. She did this, she did that." She was not narrating what it is, you know, the shenanigans that happened between Beauty, Ilebaye, how Beauty pull off Ilebaye's cap, how Beauty did that to Groovy. You know, she was not telling them that, but do you know that Beauty is more successful than the winner of that season, that is Fina. Guys, trust the BBNation, they have been coming for Wanni and Handy in this regard, because they are like, why would you actually put Fina? Why the comparison? You know, to me, I think that is quite an insensitive thing to say in a show. You can actually hide Beauty, but trying to compare her with the winner, no, it's not cool. It's really not cool, you know. But those twins, they're not too sharp. Meanwhile, Mayo was having a conversation with Femi, Mickey, and his pair, and was saying that one thing he likes about the Wanni and Handy is that they are communicative. They have communications with people, you know, that they are well rated in the house. Like, you know, if they are cool with you, they are cool with you. That because, you know, when they were having that issue with Ruthie, they mentioned Mayor's name. They actually impute Mayor in it. Yes, and then if you don't know how, you would need to watch the video where I actually, you know, gave my review on it. So now Mayor is saying that finally they came back to him and apologized and said that they are sorry to have, you know, impute him in that matter. So he said he liked that about them, that they say sorry when they need to. Okay, coming from Adore by Aisha. Chinwe baby, I salute you. She done they use another method enter the boy. Woman power. You know, people are expecting to see a different reaction from Zion, but to me, I wasn't expecting to see that. I remember the advice Femi gave him to just take everything in. The advice DJ Flo gave them to take everything in. When the show is over, you checkmate and see if it's going to work outside. People are already saying they are going to break up outside, but you never can tell. Let's see how things goes for them. If they decide to work it out, nobody is perfect. Everyone has flaws, right? So not because of we get to see this one on TV, we think, oh, Chinwe is doing this or doing that. If they think they can work it out, fine. But if they think they cannot work it out, it's still okay, right? Meanwhile, guys, last night was spicy. Ooh, in Chinwe's voice, she likes doing ooh. So, do you know that the double K for the very first time after 13 days, I mean, how many days in Biggie's house, they stayed together? Yes, I know in the house they sleep together, you know, together, they stay together on the same bed, they sleep together. But this one is quite different. The cuddling was kind of deep, you know, because they actually stayed alone at the HOH condo. Yes, you know, they were the guests for the Ndinepe, and the Ndinepe left yesterday, so they had that place all to themselves. They held each other tight, but guess what? The camera men, or whatever they are called, did what they are good at. They did not show us when they were still awake. They did not let us to hear their conversation. They did not even let us to even hear if they speak to each other and say, I have missed you so much, or this is it, or that is it. No, they did not. The only time they showed us was when they were fast asleep, holding each other. I'm like, yo, cameraman would he go always whine us, but we don't go panic. We don't go panic. But netizens have been, you know, ranting on the social space about the cameraman. They've been tagging the DSTV. They are like, what kind of cameraman is this one? You guys are supposed to show us that moment for us to see their conversation, because this is their first time being private together in that house. Of course, you guys know no one else have the authority to open that door, you know, to check them or to, you know, do anything. Already, what's the name? Casey said she's not going to sleep in that room, or she was telling others that, oh no, whether they permit them to sleep there or not, that she's not going to stay there. I think her reason was because of the people who's the head of house left, so she feel like they're not going to sleep there. But her man chose to sleep there, and then she decided to follow suit. Guys, I'm going to be dropping my voice right here and now to see you guys later. Thank you so much for always sailing with me. Bye for now, babies.